We're on the air. This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and this is the On the Record show for all of this week because we're airing from the court reporting company of O'Brien Levine, and it's all about litigation this week and litigators throughout the Boston area, top litigators. And if I'm talking to litigators, I need my sidearm bandit, Mark Z from Mark Z Legal Staffing. Hi, Mark.
Jeff, hi, great to be with you.
Thank
this
you.
is the premier attorney space. We're talking to the best litigators in Boston, and it's the playoffs, the Super Bowl, and March Madness all rolled into one.
Oh, my God. All this pressure. Too bad I don't feel pressure ever, unless I'm home. And our first guest, founding partner, Jonathan Friedman and Adam Shafran from Rudolph Friedman. Welcome, guys.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Thank you. And
Thanks for having us.
Good. And we're going to be talking about prevailing wage, 1099s, and contractors, a subject which I know just seems that entrepreneurs I deal with just don't get.
Well, you know, that is the fastest growing area of litigation today, is the employment area, and in particular prevailing wage and wage and hour violations, including misclassification.
Wow. Why is it the fastest growing area? Because of what I said? Because people just don't know?
Well, what we see often in the growing economy with the new type of startups like Uber or Lyft, or you'll see all those types of new service types-based economy, that their business model is based off of using 1099 independent contractors. But they create that business model without necessarily engaging in an analysis of whether the person that's performing the service for them is really an employee and whether or not it's appropriate to treat them as an independent contractor.
One of the things business people have to realize is that in Massachusetts, like many other states, everybody is presumed to be an employee unless you can prove three elements that excise them and let them be treated as independent contractors. So you are always being classified as an employee unless you can prove your way out. And in today's modern economy, with people working from home and having different types of jobs than traditionally were in the past, people don't perform that analysis and end up having significant liability unintentionally. It's not a question of what you did, whether it was intentional or not. It's if you don't meet the requirements, then you are continually considered an employee.
So break that down for us, John or Adam. Tell us what's the difference between an independent contractor and an employee under Massachusetts law? So
it's interesting you asked under Massachusetts law, because every state actually has its own set of laws that govern independent contractor misclassification. In Massachusetts, the state of Massachusetts generally looks at three factors. The first factor is what every state in the country actually looks at, and that's control. What is the level of control that the employer or the company is exercising over the work that the individual is performing? So the greater the level of control, for example, does the individual have to wear a uniform? Do they have to report to work at certain particular hours? Is the way they perform their work, are those things controlled? And if the company is exercising a level of control that includes a variety of those factors, that causes the individual to be deemed an employee.